living the life of a new single, which is always a chaotic time in an artist's life. And the new single is called NASCAR Fast. Tell us a little bit about this song, dude.
Oh man, it's a really fun song we put out. I wrote it a couple years ago, probably about 2 years ago now, and so man, we've been sitting on it, and I've been trying to wait for the right opportune moment to kind of put it out because we kind of recorded it alongside a few other songs as well, like "She Loves My Country" and whatnot, and well, I wrote it a couple years ago. Man, it came to play. I was on the way to a ride with my guys Billy Dawson and Tyler and Micah, and I just had an idea. I was like, man, there hadn't been really a lot of country songs or songs in general. Kind of forwarded towards the NASCAR fans and stuff like that, kind of NASCAR world. And so, I grew up Sumter, South Carolina, not too far from Darlington Raceway, and we had our own little Sumter Speedway, a little dirt track in our hometown. So I grew up around racing. Back when I watched it, it was more kind of back whenever it was like Earnhardt and
Yeah.
the Bushes and stuff like that. And so Jeff Gordon kind of world, Earnhardt Senior anyway, and then I kind of just over life in general kind of got me a little bit got taken away from it, you know. But man, we wrote this song and it kind of came out. I thought about it, man, wouldn't it be kind of cool to have a song? I kind of got it to the point of like life. Life kind of in general it moves by so fast, and
Yeah.
so for me, I was like, man, I bet we could put a lot of cool NASCAR terms and things. We just really kind of thought about what a NASCAR driver would maybe give advice to somebody, like whether there's their kid coming up into or something like that, or just kind of a father figure or something like that saying, life is too fast. It goes by NASCAR fast, but like different life lessons as
Mhm.
well. Kind of like can't be afraid to crash. And if you listen to the song, you get a bunch of different cool quotes in there about about how NASCAR and life can relate.
Yeah, is that how the song kind of comes to be too? Like you come up with the idea of trying to attribute life to NASCAR and vice versa, and then just coming up with like a list of things that you can put together, and then essentially just fitting them into the song. Is that how it
Yeah,
looked for y'all?
yeah, it really did. We kind of kept throwing everybody kind of kept throwing different ideas out there, and we're thinking about you never know when you're going to get that final lap.
Yeah.
You're not guaranteed another final lap. That checkered flag comes out of nowhere before you know it.
Hmm.
We're just kind of thinking about different things. If saying like, if you're a racer, you get in a crash, you need your buddies, your pit crew to take care of you, get you back on the track, so pick you up, get you back going. Just a bunch of different kind of terms, stuff like that, and it's all kind of flowed out. And as we kept going, eventually we got about 3 minutes worth of life in a song through NASCAR.
What's
So.
the response been so far to not only from your fans but like NASCAR fans in general?
It's been really cool.
Yeah.
For me, this is my first time really kind of tapping into my NASCAR side of my fans and stuff like that. And I haven't really kind of let a lot of people know that I'm definitely into NASCAR. Like I grew up around it and stuff like that. So I had a really good reaction, man. We've got a lot of good outlets kind of let us get on their shows and stuff like that. And people hear the song, and every time I play the song live, by the way, I played it live quite a few times at some of the shows, just testing it out. And I've got such a good response. Like people are like, I mean, for one, especially the NASCAR fan, they're like,
Yeah.
"Man, you were speaking right to me, dude," and you're so right. Life does go by NASCAR fast, and all the different little life quotes in there. But one big thing for me with this song is, like, again, I wrote it, 2 years ago or so, and now I have a 2-year-old daughter.
Yeah.
So I kind of wrote this song as I was about to have my baby, and to me, it's been, I can really blink an eye, and bam,
I was
she's
going to
it's
say,
been
is
two
that
years.
part of the realization that life is going by quickly, Because, I mean, once you get into a family situation, man, everything can change behind those eyeballs, you know what I mean?
Oh, absolutely, man. And every moment is so precious,
Yeah.
because and you really have to pay a lot more attention to the moments that, and especially the moments that you're in,
Yeah.
because you're not going to get every moment. When you're younger, you're like, this moment I ain't got to worry about it.
Right.
I can do this again later. Not whenever you're kind of getting up, and also whenever you're your own kid. Like these moments. I've been very fortunate. Touring wise, I've been busy, but I've been home enough to really capture a lot of the really, really good moments, of my first 2 years of my daughter. And she's just a beautiful little angel. She's
Yeah.
awesome, but she's growing up way too fast. And she's
Yeah.
already, and it's funny, like, whenever I start thinking about like that, that's again why I really decided to cut this song, not too long ago. Cause I was like, man, this really kind of hits home to me a lot more now. Now that, that I have a little girl, I was like, man, she really is growing up. I put myself way more into the song, as I was already in it, just kind of thinking about life and stuff. But yeah, man, it really does go by fast. I think the message in the song is really cool, and musically wise, we put a lot of grit into it, man. We really worked hard about with production, and I took a lot of time with the mixing and figuring out what really had a lot of my hands on this song, and probably the next few songs that are coming out. I'm really having a lot more hands on, part of.
Coming round, turn number 4. They're neck and neck, folks. And down the final stretch, looks like it's gonna be a photo finish. You better not blink or you're a message, cause this is gonna be over in a flash.
7 years old on my daddy's shoulders, holding me high so I could see over that turn 4 guardrail. I can still smell that smell of octane and hot dog stains. The sound of bear horns and Earnhardt fans burned in my memory. My old man and me, from Talladega to Daytona, there's a lot them cars could show you. You can't be afraid to crash. Put the pedal down when you shoot the gap. If you hit the wall, you better have a couple buddies get you back on track. Keep them good ears spinning, soak it up when you're winning. Before you know it, there's that checkered flag and a flash. Life goes by you NASCAR fast. There's gonna be rubbing, gonna be racing, gonna be champagne celebrating, dirty hands under the hood. Keeps an engine running good. Do your best to keep it in between the lines and you'll be alright. You can't be afraid to crash. Put the pedal down when you shoot the gap. If you hit the wall, you better have a couple buddies get you back on track. Keep them good ears spinning, soak it up when you're winning. Before you know it, there's that checkered flag and a flash. Life goes by you NASCAR fast. NASCAR fast. Fast as a light strike, fast as a pit crew change of tires. Talladega to Daytona, there's a lot them cars could show you. You can't be afraid to crash. Put the pedal down when you shoot the gap. If you hit the wall, you better have a couple buddies get you back on track.